Hey, 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 it's Dr. Day, just popping on here for a few moments. I was talking to someone and they was telling me all about their accolades and all the things that they accomplish and, the big fantastic house they live in the car they drive and all of that is well and fine. And it's not that I have any jealousy or I wish I could have, because the same thing afforded to people God afforded to me, but you have to look at things in a different perspective. At least that's what I'm doing now. I mean, all those things is well and fine. I thank God for my house. I thank God for my car, even though it's not operational right now. But all is well. I'm content. I'm happy. I got breath in my body, got a roof over my head, and have food. But when I thought about the conversation and how it was just bragging on how much they achieved and how much everything was I, and it was nowhere near in the conversation about God. I mean, maybe the individual is thankful. I don't know, but from what I can discern and what I was picking up, it was just a affirmation of who and what they are. And it got me to thinking about all the houses and all the cars, all that is fine. God wants us to have all this good stuff. But we're coming down to a reckoning, y'all, for the judgment. And it pulled me in, not pulled me, but as I thought about it, it led me to Matthew 25th chapter. And I just want to read this, and I want to ask you, which side are you going to be? Are you going to be on the right side, or are you going to be on the left side? So Matthew the 25th verse, and I'm going to be looking down, starting at verse 31 to 46. And this is what the word of the Lord says. And when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, and the goats on the left. And then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come ye, blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungered, and you gave me meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee a hungered, and led thee, or thirsty, and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger, and took thee in, or naked, and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick, or in prison, and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, insomuch as ye have done unto me, of the least of these my brethren, you have done it unto me. Then shall he say also to them on the left hand, Depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, and you gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and you took me not in. Naked, and ye clothed me not. Sick and in prison, and you visit me not. Shall they also answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we a hungered, or thirst, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not minister unto ye? Then shall he answer them, saying, Verily I say unto you, insomuch as you did it not to one of the least of these, you did it not to me. And these shall go away into everlasting punishment, and the righteous unto life eternal. I just popped on here for these few minutes to say, are you going to be on the right side, or are you going to be on the left side? Is God going to be proud of you? Not what you achieved and all the things you boast about, but all the things that led you to be the great disciple and caring about your sisters and your brothers. And it's not always me, myself, and I, and my family and my immediate circle. Are you going to be on the right or are you going to be on the left? That choice is up to all of us. We all have to make a choice. And if you look around us, you know, the choice, you know, I don't know, because I can't predict. But what I just read was a prophecy that God left for us to think about. What have you been doing? Have you been so self-absorbed and all about you and your woes and your pity party and all the things that affect you, where you forget about everybody else, and you know everybody else is just too bad, sorry for you, you know, I pass you on the street and it's you know, I don't have time for you. This is what the world has come to. Everybody is all about everything, what they can grab and what they can take in and what they can have for themselves. But oh my goodness, you see, the more I spend with this time with God, the more he's giving me an awakening, or something in my spirit that is causing me to think and take a self evaluation on what is most important to me. Is it about me, or is it about me getting on here and just telling my sisters and my brothers, asking the question, you know, I always like questions, you know, which side are you going to be on? Are you going to be on the right-hand side of God, or you going to be on the left-hand side? It's a choice, and we all have choices. You know, God, that's one thing about it. You know, he doesn't put on nothing on us that we don't have the right to determine which one we're going to do, which one we're going to follow. Okay, the choice is up to you. But as I said, as I was listening, it got me to think about the final judgment. You know, it's sooner than we think, y'all. It's sooner than we think. And so it's time for you to make that determination. You know, I pray for my family. I pray for my friends. I pray for my enemies. I just pray for the world at large, that everybody be on the right-hand side of the Father, that they're in this right-hand group, so that they can go into, you know, eternity and see the house that Jesus said he prepared for you. He said, I've gone before you and prepared a place in my Father's house. But if you're on that left-hand side, you're not going into that house. So it's time to get it together. It's time to take a moment and think about, where do you want to be? Do you want to be on the right hand, or do you want to be on the left hand? Because everybody is going to stand before the Father. Everybody is going to have to make account for the life, this one life that was given to you. What did you do with it? Was it all about you? Was it all about my family? Was it all about what I can accumulate? Because when you go and you leave here, you can't take none of that stuff with you. And so I just popped on here, like I said, that conversation stemmed, and I, you know, went into the scriptures, and I'm like, Lord, what can I say today? You know, what can I say to get people to start thinking about, do they want to be on that right side of the Father, or they want to be on the left side? Do they want to, you know, God to pull them up and level them up into heaven and enjoy all that is heaven's? See, this earth is not our home. And I thank God that I've come into the realization of that, and the reality of this life. You're only given one life. Like, you know, a quote somebody said, you don't get a dress rehearsal. You just get this one life that you get to live, and you're going to be held accountable for it. So my sisters and my brothers, Dr. Day, that was the message for today. It was for me, and it was for someone. Do you want to be on that right side, or do you want to be on that left side? And the righteous is on the right side. The sheep, his sheep, and the left side is for the goat, for those who are going to follow who they've been following and thinking that all that he's been showing them on the left side is permanent. It's not. is temporary. It's an imitation of what would be on the right side with the Father. All this stuff that we see, the houses, the cars, and, all that stuff, everybody talking about, well, you need money, the world, the world goes around on money. Yeah, that might be true and all that, but when it's all said and done, on the final judgment call, all of that is not even going to matter. And so I get excited when God just has me to come on here and just if that one person will just get what I'm saying. I was reading out of Matthew, the 25th chapter, verses 31 to 46, the judgment. And God is going to judge all of us. None of us are going to be exempt. I don't care if you have that billionaire status, title, whatever behind your name, and you on the whatever magazine, the 10 most whatever. We all gonna stand on judgment, and it's either gonna be the right or gonna be the left. The choice is up to you. So Dr. Day says, think about it. Think about which choice you get. We right now, this moment, this moment, because the next few moments is not promised to none of us. Make that determination. Do you want to live in eternity in heaven, or you want to still go with the flow with everybody else, wandering here, there, aimlessly searching for endless, like in Ecclesiastics, life is just it's just meaningless. It's nothing. The wind blow it away, and you're gone. So on that note, Dr. Day says, see ya.